So some unfortunate rumors have been swirling around in the video game industry that the makers of these behind me, Arcade1Up, are going out of business. And whether or not it's true or not still has not been officially confirmed, at least at the time of this recording. But I see it as being very plausible. See, when these things originally launched, you had like Pac-Man and Galaga and Asteroids and stuff like that, and you know, $200 to $300 is what you were paying for them. They look good and they were unique and new. Now, I clearly have bought several of these over the years, but only one of them I paid full price for. Like the Simpsons one behind me here, I think I paid 200 bucks for on like a markdown at Walmart at one point in time. My Final Fight cabinet that I got, my very first one that I got, I think I paid under 150 bucks for that one. I may have even paid only 99. And then I do have my Star Wars arcade cabinet, which was part of the re-release that they did the second wave. That's the only one I ever paid full price for. I think that's the issue, is I think they've kind of priced themselves out of the market for what they're offering. You know, so many people now are just taking a RetroPie or other emulation machine, putting it in a cabinet, getting joysticks and buttons that work to create their own cabinets at home. I also think old farts like me can only buy so many different versions of Pac-Man or of Mortal Kombat or of NBA Jam. They kept just doing variants on the same theme, and they didn't really continue to innovate. And in many ways, the systems got worse. Like, for example, the Simpsons arcade behind me, kind of laggy, has some latency built into it, not the best audio. I mean, I think it looks great. I enjoy it. I'm glad that I have it. But it's one of those that kind of where they started to where they wound up is not been as good as it could have been. And when you get $600, $700, $800 machines, nah, for the casual enthusiast, they're not going to bite at that apple that many times. If they do go out of business, I hope something comes in and replaces them. I know that we have like New Wave Toys that does the 6-scale ones. Those are great too. And I love the ones of those that I have. But there's something to be said for these pseudo full-size, because these are like 9/10 scale of what the actual ones were. I'm glad that they existed, that I was able to get my Simpsons cabinet, that I was able to get my Final Fight, that I was able to get my Star Wars arcade cabinet, the one arcade cabinet I still want a legit one of. But it's one of those that, like what they've been coming out with, I haven't been interested in paying that price. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Have you ordered a 1UP arcade unit in the past? If so, which ones? And do you think they're going out of business? I think the odds are probably higher than not. And if they do, I'm sorry to see them go.